What is happening, guys? It's been a good minute. Lots been going on in this world. And man, I gotta spout off. I don't know. But yeah, I think the most recent thing that's happened so far has been the attempt. Oh, Trump's life! Yep. There has been an attempt on him, and I am of the opinion. Well, I agree with Sam Hyde on this one right here. Who said that? No. He said that there should be more events, or something like that. Or he says that someone was saying that we're kind of surprised that we thought it was gonna happen sooner. Who said that? Someone brought it up, and I was like, okay, this is pretty good. And you know me. Oh man, craziness, my guy. Oh, isn't that crazy? So much is happening right now, and so many people are coping. So many bootlicking MAGA dudes, these MAGA boys, are just coping so hard right now. But Thomas Crook, or he missed. Oh my God, he missed. It's like, first of all, if you're under the same persuasion that I am right now, it's just like, yeah, it's like we all know it wasn't Thomas Crook that hit him. It had to have been someone else. And second of all, they didn't miss. It hit the guy. It hit Trump. It literally hit him. It's like you people act like this has to be like a Call of Duty, like, straight in the dome, kind of like for it to be like instant kill for it to count. But it's like the dude hit him. It's just, of course, big boy literally has like the best of luck in the world. Dude grew up, inherited billions, millions, became successful because of it, has sex with all the prostitutes he wants, not only that, he's like 6'2", the dude's potent as hell, he's got kids, he's been able to have kids. This dude keeps winning deals, and it's just like, fuck, bro. Of course this dude would have the best of luck to literally survive an attempt. So it's like, hey, I can't knock it, but I will say that this shit, dude, if you believe right now that literally Thomas Crooks was the one that did all of that, I don't know, man. Like, ever since the beginning, it's funny too that a lot of these dudes that are saying that, oh yeah, man, they caught him, yeah, Thomas Crooks, more like retardy Oswald. It's like these same fuckers that are out there saying that the election was stolen, and I don't care really too much for that kind of crap, but these dudes that are saying that the election was stolen and are literally having to justify and defend their opinion because it just makes no sense to them, are the same people that are out here saying, no, we got them, they got the guy thanks to the Secret Service, they're my heroes, oh my God. It's like, I'm on one of these pages on Facebook, man. I got back on Facebook not that long ago, but this page that I'm on is basically kind of like 4chan light, and I'm not gonna discuss the name or anything, but yeah, it's like, it's because next, oh my God, the admin's gonna drop me with like, these guys are literally a bunch of British cigarettes, they're a bundle of sticks, they're literally all of these beta males on this page. They're supposed to be like a anti-SJW page, which is, it's funny at times, but like everyone there, it's like, oh my God, whatever they don't like, it's soy, but, I digress. Yeah, no, oh my God, the day that happened, so many dudes were literally foaming at the mouth, ready to suck Trump's and the Secret Services dudes, their dicks, like literally about to suck them off so hard. My hero, my hero. It's like these dudes in one breath will literally call a man taking care of his children, taking care of his family. It's like, from with me, I don't see the problem with, families being families, It's like, it's one thing about, like, sexuality and all that crap, but the idea that a man it becomes, I know the actual definition, the original definition of cuckoldry is literally like a man taking care of someone else's children, but I'm past it. I think the definition had to have changed. Now it's like if you're a cuck, you just like watching your significant other get pounded. I think that's a more fitting term for it, for it to be a derogatory one. But now that I think of it, it's just like, I don't know, man. I'm not in that situation, but if a man's willing to take care of, kids that aren't his, I think that's pretty based, man. It's like, think about it. Think about this. It's called, these people label it as cuckoldry and cucking, but if you're able to actually make an impression on those children and make them forget about the previous parent, and if you're able to actually have a lasting impact on that on your wife, and basically make that family yours, if you're able to be the alpha in that family and them look to you and you protect them and everything, but I don't see that as cucking. I see that as like literally like, assimilating foreign entities into your own clan. You're creating them in your image. This idea that you're doing someone else's work. That's the only people peddling that. They're literally dudes that don't have girlfriends, or people that are in relationships that are probably way worse off than most of the people that they're complaining about, and they don't have children. This idea that it's like, oh, I would never do that. I would never take care of someone else's children. It's like, bitch, you don't even have children to take care of your own. You can't even take care of yourself. You have to have like literally everybody else taking care of you. So I don't know, man. I reject that kind of idea because it's like, I don't know, man. It's like the UCWs of the world. It's like, I agree with a lot what they say. I do agree with like most of what they say, but it's just like imagine this, man. It's like, it's becoming a unicorn. It's like, I'm all for, you finding a virgin, but it's like the passage of time and the advancements of technology are just making it almost, I'm not going to say impossible. It's very possible, but very unlikely, very improbable to be able to get yourself a nice virgin woman that's not already tainted by feminism and the modern world. And so it's like, it's to the point where it's just like, what are we supposed to do? I don't know. I mean, yeah, I still agree with it. I'm of the sentiment. It's just like, hey, find yourself someone that hasn't been in a relationship, but at the same time, it's just like, fuck, bro. I don't know, man. It's also one of those things too. It's just like, what are you gonna do? You're gonna have to go. You're either gonna have to go into religion of some sort. If you're already in that space, that's fine. You do you. But no matter what religion you get into, whether it's Christianity, Islam, the effect, the influence of technology and the society, society at large is all encompassing. It's omnipotent. It's able to seep into every fabric of everyone's being, and nothing you can do about it. All we can do is just cope and be like, I would never do that. My woman is pure. It's like, then you have sex with her, and next thing you know, she happens to be the one that falls with a slight case of nymphomania, because even though we let me see, how do I state this? Even though we are under the impression that women are able to pair bond with their first sexual encounter, the rule it doesn't count for every woman, is what I'm trying to say. I'm trying to be, scientific about it, but it's like, hey man, I knew a dude, he had plenty of girls, and he had a girlfriend at one point. She had not been touched, and I know what people are gonna say. Oh, she was probably not a virgin then, but it's like he was her first. He was her first. So how do you go from being her first to next thing you know she just dumps you and wants to have it with everybody? It's like there's some girls that do that, man. It doesn't matter. Just because she's a virgin doesn't mean it's gonna be the end all be all. She's gonna be there forever. Because let's say if you do find yourself a virgin, a young one, and let's say you are not that far off from her, she is still growing. She is still literally, if she's let's say she's 18, and let's say you're 25, she's still a teenager. Legal adult, but she is still a teenager. She was not that far off from when she was maybe a year ago, 17-year-old. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, and then when she was 17, she wasn't that far off from when she was a 16-year-old. So if you do get yourself a young, untouched, beautiful Chad, oh yeah, there is so much time in the world. You do not know how much time, how much stuff can happen within a time span of a year that can influence that girl that you have, successfully courted and copulated with. So much that can happen. So much is literally going in the other direction, that to think that just because you have an 18-year-old virgin that's been just tested, road tested by only you, so much can happen, especially if you don't work on yourself. If you don't work on yourself and you are literally just an ogre, and the only reason she ended up getting with you is because you had a little bit of charm in the beginning, and you were able to say some of the nice things, or you actually, shared a similar taste in the beginning of music and movies, pop culture and whatnot, then fine, yeah, that would have been cool during the honeymoon phase. But next thing you know, all you do is you want to video game all day. You just want to be online. You just want to fight with strangers on the internet. I know that one from experience, because that one, yeah, oh, my lady, she hates that one. But yeah, it's like you continue to do these things that she doesn't like. It's like next thing you know, she starts coming at you with oh, you don't care about me. You don't do anything I say. You don't do anything. And it's like next thing you're like, oh my God, just shut up. It's like, because you're a man, you have that pride in you. You don't want a woman talking back to you like that. You want to be the man of the house, right? You're the one that says, whatever goes. You say whatever you say goes, right? If you have that mentality, she's not gonna want to stick around that long. You know what I'm saying? She's not gonna want to stick around, because at that point, she's weighing her options, man. She's weighing her options. So this idea that, man, how did we get from Trump to this shit? Wow. Ain't that something? But either way, let me just finish off that point, is that just because you have an idea doesn't mean that's how it's gonna be. All I'm saying. Now, let me circle back to where I was initially, which was, I don't know. Either way, groomed by the CIA is all I gotta say. Someone came up with that yesterday. I heard it. Sounds pretty good. But it's true. More than most often than not, that's exactly what's happened. These people have been on the radar of so many other people that they can't help but just, pick up on the opportunity. And like I said, I don't believe Thomas Crook did it. I believe he was just he was planted just to be like a sort of fall guy. You know what I'm saying? To be like an Epstein. Everyone can lay the blame on, but everybody else that's actually involved, no one's gonna know. But yeah, no, man. Isn't that crazy? But yeah, no, dude. Crazy times. But yeah, I'm just out here in the mountains, getting it on, driving back home. And we'll see what happens in the future. Nothing's gonna really happen. I don't know, man. It's okay. This is what I wanted to get to. First of all, is that the people that are saying that, oh no, this is terrible. I was like, this is not terrible. This is exactly what we wanted. This is exactly what you wanted. This is democracy manifest. It is. It's democracy manifested in its purest form. Because the same people, the same fucking chuds, these wannabe right-winger dudes, I see them all the time, man. All these dudes wearing grunt style, talking about how the tree of liberty must be, fed with the blood of patriots and tyrants. It's like, you can't go from that to don't tread on me, to come and take it. All this fucking nonsense, man. These empty threats. That's all they are, man. It's like, at one point, yeah, I was on board with the same thing, but it's just like they're all empty threats. You can't just go from straight up come and take it to like, oh my god, I can't believe they did it. This is terrible. It's fucking stupid, because if anything, whoever did it, it's like voting from the rooftops. I really don't give a fuck at this point. It's like, I don't know. That's the way I see it, It sucks that an innocent died, but it is true. It's like, how can you go from being like the people that are saying like, oh man, I'm ready for a civil war? How can you be on that side saying that, and then when someone tries to shoot your guy and actually ends up killing an innocent dude, it's like you just play the victim? That's how I know literally the right and these Republicans, it's all just a farce, man. It's all just a farce. They're all just a bunch of beta cuck normies that don't want to do anything. You are literally the status quo. You want the same thing as most Democrats. Most Democrats, they do not want revolution. They do not want change. They are all literally just want the standard of living to go the same way it has been, and possibly a little bit better. But that's the thing, though. You people are confused. You people are confused on which master you want to serve. You claim that it's we the people. You see, remember that? You claim that it's we the people, but then all you do is like literally just cheerlead for a bunch of fucking corporations and politicians. It's like they got you where they got you where they want you. And it's sad. It's not even sad at this point. It's like it's sad at the beginning when you're seeing someone die slowly, from your arms. But after a while, you're just staring at the corpse. It's no longer sad anymore. It's just like what are you gonna do, man? It's like this idea that republicanism, that literally Trump, you think he's gonna change anything, but in reality you're just gonna get the same bullshit, and then it's gonna be the biggest fucking copium on the planet in the next, let's say he does get it. Let's say he does get it, because right now this surviving the headshot has been wonders for him. I'm not gonna lie, but it's been great for him. And at this point, I'm not gonna fucking vote. I can't fucking stand any of these people. Honestly, I think Biden is literally better for the country, because at this point, with Biden in, he erodes any trust that people can have in the system. He erodes the institutions that this country is being run on or being manipulated by, he erodes any sense of confidence that people can have in anything that, you know, that bears the sigil of the United States of America. So I honestly, I do believe Biden is better for the country, because at this point, you know, it's like people are gonna be like, oh, but you just want the you know, to change for the, you just want to change it, you know, in your image. It's like, shoot, man, anything would be better right now than this fucking system. This stupid fucking system we live in is so fucking retarded, and it's just like, it's like there's so many simps for it. Everybody copes for it. Everybody, all these wannabe capitalists, man, wannabe capitalists, literally saying, oh, the greatest system on the planet. Oh, it's like, oh, communism failed. Oh, it's like, shit, dude. It's like, I didn't know they had you on the payroll. Oh, wait, there, you don't. You're not on the payroll. You're not on their payroll getting paid to tout this nonsense. You're doing it for free. You are the fucking biggest sucker on the planet, dude. It's like, literally, this idea that this system right now, it's only gonna get worse. It's only gonna get worse. Liberal social order that we are living in. It's only gonna get worse. But if they keep the lights on, if they keep the games going, if they keep the Ben and Jerry's flowing, if they keep the fucking charade up, of course you motherfuckers ain't gonna say anything, because at that point you'll be like, oh, this is better than Somalia. Oh, this is better than Mexico. It's like, but then you fucking don't realize is that literally it's like you're headed in that direction, man. And even then, it's like there's middle classes in most of these places. You like, people talk about Nigeria like it's like the biggest shithole on the planet, but it's like you can have a standard of living that is equal to, you know, comparable to that of, you know, let's say the middle class in America. It just depends on what, you know, you do out there. It's like the same thing with Mexico. It's like you think that everyone's just living in, like, you know, the desert in mud huts. It's like, motherfucker, it's like you can have, like, you, depending on where you go, you can literally, like, your problems can be first world problems in the third world. And so this idea that this fucking country is the only place where this shit can happen, it's like, motherfucker, it's like, this shit can happen anywhere else. Oh, then why don't you fucking leave? I'll help you pack. It's like, you stupid ass bitch. Literally anyone says anything wrong about the country, oh, you should go then. Get out of here. Then leave. I'll help you pack. And it's just like, fucking, these are also the same dudes that say, I moved out of California. I hate that state. I left fucking New York. I had to leave. It's like, fucking come up with something new, dude. The fucking attacks aren't even really attacks anymore. It's just the same shit. It's like, nah, dude, if you get to complain about the country when a fucking Democrat is in office, then I'll complain about the country whenever anyone is fucking doing anything. I don't give a fuck. It's just like, it's so cringe, man. It's so cringe to think, stupid fucking fucker. Fucking idiot, dude. Either way, it's just so cringe to think that when someone else comes up with, you know, an opinion different than yours, it's like that person needs to fucking go. So it's like, but you, when you come up with something, it's like, maybe you should get the fuck out of here too then, man. You don't like the Democrats so bad, you don't like taxation so bad, go to somewhere where you don't have that issue, or if you do have that issue, you'll be paying less. I don't know, get the fuck out of here. But anyways, yep, I just had to unload on that, man. Just a little bit of that gaslighting that these people bringing onto you. Don't believe that this is gonna do anything for the country. This is just good for Trump. This is just good for your boy Trump. You know, obviously he survived, and now everyone's gonna be like, oh yeah, man, Donald Trump's the first black president. Oh my god. But no, this ain't gonna do shit, man. This ain't gonna do shit at all. If anything, you're gonna be the same. It's actually gonna be worse. I scratch everything I said. It's gonna do a lot of shit, but it's just gonna be for the worst. Fucking motherfucker, you. Another turnout. Ah man, I got a U-Haul camper right in front of me, and this guy's been cruising for like the last fucking half hour, man. Either way, yeah. Also, I just wanted to test out a little thing right now I got going on here. I got a little cell phone holder, so yeah, I'll probably be using this one right now for the rest of the time I make videos. I had to make something, man, because it's just been a while, and I just got to shout out my 37 subscribers. 37 big boys and maybe probably a couple girls. Oh man, it's great, man. Maybe I can get it to 40 subscribers. Oh my goodness. You know, maybe let's get it to 50. I want 50 subscribers. Yeah, man. We got some good things planned. I don't know. I think that's what I'm supposed to say. Anyways, late.